I have too much stuff open. Let me just close some things off. I have like 20 tabs open. There you go. Gonna have to edit that out before people start talking shit about my internet. Well, before we get started, I would like to ask you guys to please give me a like. It really helps my channel and it will push me to make more videos. So let's try to get this video to 100 likes. What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustler here, and today I have Aaron from Departures Capital. How's it going, Aaron?
It's going great.
And today, me and Aaron, we're going to talk about Tesla stock and how they've been dropping in the past week almost. So we're going to go straight to it. We're going to talk about their charts first. And me and Aaron did talk about Tesla before, and we did mention how there was a support or a resistance line around 380, and it did seem to hit that resistance line right here. And then ever since it barely hit that line, and it's been a nice downfall ever since. Right now, Tesla, we're going to look at their technical analysis. Tesla's a sell, a strong sell. We're going to look at their 1 minute, a sell, strong sell, strong sell. So Tesla right now is a sell. There are a few reasons as to why they've dropped, and there's a couple articles we're going to read about them. But let's look at Tesla real quick. They have a market cap of 57 billion. They don't have a PE ratio because they're not profitable, but I thought they made profit I thought they
last quarter.
The last quarter.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought too.
1 million shares outstanding. So yeah, if you look at Tesla, they seem to always bounce off that 380 line. Sometimes they go right over it. Even here in the past, they went right over it, and then as soon as they go over it, they drop. And I guess here, it barely went. It didn't even go over it, and just started dropping. And now Tesla has seen a bunch of red days. Pretty much. Let's look more into the. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red days in a row. And right now Tesla's sitting at about 315 and 38 cents, and it's had a high of 387 and 46 cents. So it's about in the middle of its 52 range. What do you think about Tesla, Aaron?
Too shaky right now. The markets are too shaky right now. Tesla's still a growth stock. So yeah, I mean, I think like if we're in the middle, it could fall further because there's so many stocks that are close to their 52-week lows. I mean, there's probably some investors that are still in the green for Tesla, and they could still take profit. I'd say at least down to about 280.
Yeah.
Ish.
So you don't think it's going to drop back down to 250? Because it does seem like 250 seems to be their support line, 380 is their resistance line. And if we do see a market crash, I could see it going below 250. But if the markets stay healthy, I guess we could say, I would definitely be picking up some Tesla shares at 250.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you want to catch Tesla, buy at 280 and then save some cash, buy at 250.
Yeah.
Because you never know if it's going to support at 280 or if it's going to fall to 250. I mean, but it looks like both times it fell. Well, the first time it fell to 250 and then it went 280. And then the second time it fell to 280 and then dropped back down to 250. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but yeah, those are the two. Those are the two.
These charts are accurate. It's not like just because it happened in the past, it's going to happen again.
Exactly.
Sometimes you could just try to guess what's going to happen or analyze a chart and just have your best conclusion to what might happen or your best reason as to why it might happen. But yeah, let's go to this article, and it's why Tesla stock fell on Thursday. So this is a very short article, and of course, it's by Motley Fool. They're dropping bangers. So what happened? Shares of electric car company Tesla fell sharply on Thursday, adding to the stock's recent volatility. Tesla shares declined as much as 6.3% by the time that the market closed. The stock was down about 5.3%. The stock decline was propelled by a broader market sell-off, extending the week's losses since the Federal Reserve guidance on interest rates on Wednesday. So yeah, I did watch a bunch of videos on YouTube how people are saying there's gonna be a market crash now because the Fed's raised the interest rate. I don't know if you heard about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been like the talk, and I don't know how the Fed can say what they're saying. They're saying they're going to raise rates 2 more times. Like, look what is already happening, and they're basing it on job numbers and inflation. Well, that's not going to exist soon with the price of oil at $40 a barrel.
Yeah, it's a lot of blood on the street.
So it's like, who is paying the Fed to crash the markets, you know?
So I guess you could take on the next part.
Yep. So what? The overall market tumbled on Thursday with the S&P declining about 1.5% and the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite declining 1.6%. Many high-growth tech stocks like Tesla were slammed even harder. The market turned red on Wednesday afternoon, shortly after the Federal Reserve bumped short-term interest rates higher for the fourth time in 2018 and said increases may be more moderate in 2019. They should say we're going to pause until then. Tesla stock has been selling off over the past week, but its performance continues to outpace the overall market for the year. The stock is up about 2% in 2018, outperforming the S&P's 8% decline over the same period. The stock's outperformance makes it a good candidate for investors who are looking to take some gains amid this market sell-off. See, that's exactly what I said. So anybody who's up on the stock might continue to sell it because they can take some risk off the table.
Yeah, why not? So now what? Tesla's recently surprised investors with meaningful profit and $881 million in free cash flow, highlighted that the progress it's making with the Model 3 production ramp up, but investors will be looking to see whether or not the company's momentum can continue. When the automaker reports its vehicles deliveries for its fourth quarter, Tesla typically reports deliveries for its fourth quarter a few days after the New Year's begins. I have too much stuff open. Let me just close some things off. I have like 20 tabs open. There you go. Gonna have to edit that out before people start talking shit about my internet. So Tesla has lost over 15% in a week. What's weighing on the stock? Tesla stock. Tesla has been one of the most exceptional stocks in the fourth quarter. The stock outperformed the broader market over the last couple of months. In October, Tesla surged over 27.4% against a 6.9% drop in the S&P 500 index. Similarly, the stock inched up 3.9% in November compared to a 1.8% recovery in the S&P 500. However, Tesla bears seem to be back in action again. Today at 9:42 a.m., Tesla was trading with a 4.2% loss at $319 a share. This market price translates into 15.3% drop since last Thursday, December 13th closing price. What could be driving the pessimism? That could be you. That's you.
All righty. Last week, China announced a cut in import duties on U.S.-made vehicles to 15% from 40%. This tariff reduction is applicable for a period of 3 months starting January 1st. Following this news, Tesla acted quickly and reduced the prices of its Model S and Model X vehicles in China, Reuters reported. This was the second time in less than a month that Tesla slashed its Model S and Model X prices in China. Chinese electric car maker NIO's ES8 and ES6 models are priced much lower in China than any of Tesla's vehicles in their respective segments. On December 7th, Jefferies upgraded its hold rating on Tesla to a buy, according to a CNBC report. Jefferies also raised its price target on Tesla stock to $450 from $360, according to CNBC. Jefferies analyst Philip Hokus said Tesla should continue to stand out with broader price points, battery security of supply, product edge, and brand that transcends the volume/premium divide. Despite the positive factors, investors' skepticism about Tesla's fourth quarter vehicle deliveries and production could be why many investors are turning cautious. As of December 19th, Tesla, NIO, Ford, General Motors, and Apple were up 25%, down 2.1%, down 10%. Oh, these are respectively up 3% and down 28% respectively on a quarter-to-quarter basis.
I don't know if you want to just cut it short and then because I do kind of have to go.
Yeah, no worries. Let's just wrap it up with a conclusion about Tesla. Let's get your quick conclusion about Tesla.
So looking at these charts, I honestly think Tesla can continue to decline.
It looks like it's in free fall mode right now. It looks like we broke that three, I don't know, something support.
Yeah, we had a 325 possible support line here.
Yeah.
It did break through it. And at this point, I trust these technical analysis, but you never know. We might see a Santa Claus rally. It could drop all the way until we see that Santa Claus rally. I think Tesla can continue to drop to at least $300.
Yeah, for sure.
And from there, it's like it all depends how the market does. If the market recovers, they might bounce back up. If we have a crash, we might see it go below
250.
Yeah. How about you?
Tesla's stock's been pretty volatile. I mean, it has been stuck in a trading range, but it has been pretty volatile.
Yeah, they have been very volatile. It's been, especially look at these since 2017. All these would have been perfect swings. Like imagine timing these swings to perfection. And then even prior to that, even when it's been uptrending, it's been very volatile. So it's expected, almost like the marijuana industry. Volatility in Tesla stocks are expected, especially with a CEO like Elon Musk, who at any given moment can say anything that could just drop the stock price like 20-30%. So
Up or down.
yeah, either he can smoke
Seriously.
a spliff and it goes up, or he could say something like go in private and it goes down. So it's a very unpredictable stock. I won't be holding Tesla long term. If I do buy Tesla, it's simply for a day trade, a swing trade, or just a short term trade, just to see some profits and just get out before it gets ugly. Because Tesla's been very volatile. I know a lot of people believe in Tesla long term, and I don't blame them because I love Tesla. I want a Tesla. I like the whole concept of electric cars, how they're the future. So, do you want to add anything to that?
No, I agree with that. It's definitely a growth pick, and the health of the markets is really going to determine its stock price also.
Exactly. So if you guys enjoyed this video on Tesla, leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. And also, if you guys like to see videos that are non-marijuana related, let us know and we'll start doing more videos. Like we'll start doing other companies besides Aurora. So we'll see you guys on our next video. Bye-bye.